And we're back. We have created an artist. We've went over the calendar already. We created a customer, and this time we are going to create a project. A tattoo is always a project. This is very important to understand, and this is exactly where Tattugenda is different from all the beauty industry CRM packages. So a tattoo is a project. A project is a tattoo project and can have one or multiple appointments. So if you see an appointment in your calendar, a tattoo appointment, you will always find a project which is a parent level of that appointment. So you can always open a project from inside your appointment. Because, for example, a tattoo sleeve is done in 7 sessions, for example. You have 7 appointments which all belong to just one project. And on that tattoo project, you will keep all your tattoo details. You will keep the price that you mentioned to your customer. You will keep the estimation that you gave to your customer. If your customer paid a deposit, you are going to keep it on that project. And then every appointment can refer to that information. So now we are going to create a project together. In your projects menu item, you click on plus project. First step. Your project always has a title. The title, I'm going to give you an example, flower sleeve. This title is a field that will be displayed in the email to your customers. So your customer will read this title. Don't write in your title, it's the weird customer with the blue hat or something like that. No, because they're going to read this. Also, title is the only thing they're going to read. So after a title, you can fill out anything you want. That will always be private and never visible to your customer. Okay. So a tattoo project has a title. It has a customer. We have already created our customer in the previous video. So I select my existing customer. You could also choose to edit your, to create a new customer if you wished. And then you would see the exact same screen like we had in the previous video. And here you see this history icon. This one is, I think, a very important one. Don't hesitate if you see these icons, a history icon or an info icon, just tap on it. Like on iPad, you just tap. On desktop, you hover on it, or on your iPhone or smartphone, you also just tap on it. It will show you extra information. For now, there is no extra information. A little bit later in the next video, you will see what is there. And basically, it's a list of all the appointments this customer had with all the other artists in your studio before, if they were no-shows or cancelled, and how much they paid. All right. We choose an artist. We have an artist already, the one that was default created by the system, and our artist that we created in the video. I'm going to use this artist. Now you see 4 fields below. If you want to go through it quickly, you can just ignore this, but let me explain anyway. So a booking channel, if you wish to keep track of, did the customer booked by email, by Instagram, by WhatsApp, what it in the shop, was it by phone? If you think that is important for you, you can fill it out. It's not used that much, to be honest. Then we have the booked by, and it's automatically pre-filled with the person who is logged in. So here at the bottom left corner, you see I'm logged in as Sandy Verfaaije. Therefore, booked by is filled out with Sandy Verfaaije. Why is this useful? Imagine you have one booker or manager, or you are the manager, and you have 5 artists. In that case, you want to know, was it the booker who created the booking, or was it the artist who created the booking? If you have 3 bookers, you want to know which booker made the booking, because if that artist has a question, or the information is not complete of the project, then that artist knows which booker to go to. Or maybe if your artist discusses to you like, oh, I don't have enough information in my project, I don't know how to prepare, but then you see the booked by is their own name, then you can tell them like, look, you made the booking yourself, check your Instagram or whatever, there is where you will find the information. And then the booked on is the date of today, so this is 20th of April. This is also default filled out. Later it can help you with, for example, ordering all the projects that were created on a certain date. For example, you hire somebody to do your reception desk on Saturday, and then on Monday or Tuesday you want to see all the new bookings that they created for your studio. You can order on date, and there you will see all the ones that were made by them, and then you can do a quickly checkup, for example. Next. finally, we get to the tattoo information. So the place on the body, arm, size, full sleeve, color or black and gray. You could type whatever you want, black and gray plus blue, whatever. You can indicate it's a cover-up or not. It's just a checkbox. And this description field is the only required field. So basically you could skip this if you want to go really quick. But in your description, you type whatever information you want, or you copy paste your email conversation or your chat conversation or things like that. Especially if you have like a shop account on Instagram and you make the booking for your client and you text back and forth and then you make the booking for your artist, it's really easy to just copy your conversation you had, drop it here so your artist can follow that. References. From here, you can upload a picture if you wish. If your customer sends some attachments, you can upload it. Let's do it quickly. Let me see if I have an image here. I have. Voila. Okay. It goes a bit slower because I'm recording my screen. This one, photos from past appointments, this will start filling up itself. Now it's empty. For each appointment that happens, an artist can upload a picture of the finished result of that day. So if a project has appointments in the past and those appointments have a picture uploaded when it was finished, then this will show you a list of pictures of the work that has been done already. Why is it useful? Let's say you are doing a sleeve and the customer is only able to make it once every 2 months. And after 6 months, you check your project again to be reminded what the sleeve is about. Then here you can see the progress you already made and where you were finished last time. Next, price. Okay, this is an important one to understand. This is just price and estimation that you gave your customer. This is meant as a reminder to yourself. Your customer will not see it. It can be used as communication to your artist too, of course. Like this is the price that you have set to your customer, so your artist needs to know which price to charge. Price can be anything that you wish to note. You see 2 icons here. Please tap on those icons if you see them. First one, info, is add the price information you mentioned to your customer. For example, 800 a day. This. So John Doe is the artist that we selected in the first step. Here you see the pricing information tied to that artist, which is now empty. Oh no, it's not empty. It says the artist charges 800 per day and it has no, it has no hourly rates because we left that empty when we created the artist. So here you just find a reminder for yourself. If you have 20 artists in your studio, maybe you don't remember it anymore per artist. So this information, this dollar icon helps you remind what is the price for this artist you are making a booking for. But here you say what is the price. For example, 800 euros per session. And my estimation was 7 to 8 sessions, for example. It can also be like the price is 150 an hour and I estimated 5 to 6 hours. Again, just so you know what you communicated to your client. Next is the deposit. How much deposit do you want this customer to pay? The required deposit is the amount that you want to receive for a deposit. Let's put this at 150. So the required deposit for this project is 150. You see the available deposit is 0 because the customer did not pay anything yet. If you tap this history icon, you see the project was created, but you don't see anything about a deposit being received because there is none yet. We are just creating this. So here we ask 150, we received 0 yet. This will trigger the system to send emails to your clients to ask for the deposits. Okay, now we go to next. And here finally we can choose the appointments for this project. You can scroll. For example, we choose one here. All the details are pre-filled for the appointment. You know the customer, you know the project, and I'm gonna save. This is a very easy way of selecting your full sleeve sessions. Voila. Here at the bottom, you see a table and it starts listing all the appointments that you have selected for now. I'm going to save. I added 4 appointments. Voila. So now this project is in our list of projects. If you unfold it, you will see all the appointments belonging to this project. You can add an appointment with this button here. You see there is 0 deposit available and €0 has been spent on this project yet.